All right, so today we've got day 5 of the New York Giants OTAs. Very excited to get into it. Let's go. As always, before we start the video, if you guys are enjoying the content and liking what you see, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And let's get started. All right, as always, any news regarding the rookies, we're going to talk about them first. So, Deonte Banks, we got to see him start on Giants 7-on-7s when they did those drills. Deonte Banks was the starting boundary corner, and he also had a nice pass breakup on the sideline. Looking at Jalin Hyatt, he's been fighting to get reps, especially on the first team reps, and he actually did that this OTA practice. He was actually able to get on the field with Daniel Jones and get some chemistry going on 7-on-7s. And I'm liking the rotation there. I knew it was kind of going to happen. I mentioned it earlier that Deonte Banks was probably going to rotate with Amani Oruwariye for first team reps, and you're probably going to see a good glimpse of that in the first couple of games until they really designate who should be the starter, or maybe it's just going to be like that the entire way. But you're going to see a lot of Amani Oruwariye and a lot of Deonte Banks sharing and splitting reps on that second boundary corner spot. All right, and we got some starting defense news. This one's pretty interesting, and we're going to list them off here. Your starting cornerbacks are as follows. A lot of people really want to see this combination on the field day 1, and that is Odori Jackson as number 1, Deonte Banks 2, and Cordell Flott in the 3. As you guys know, Darnay Holmes has been our starting slot corner for the past 3 years now, and with him going into his last season on contract with the Giants, it's kind of looking apparent that he may find himself either taking a back seat or wind up being cut here. But Cordell Flott seems to be picking up some steam with the first team. And this safety combination is definitely interesting. Definitely something I didn't see coming. And we have Xavier McKinney, obviously, at that strong safety spot. And then the next strong safety spot, we have Nick McLeod playing safety. And then I would assume the free safety role, the one playing single high, is probably Bobby McCain there. So it looks like that's the combination they're rolling with. Maybe Nick McLeod is kind of playing a big slot sort of role. He is a bigger corner. If you look at him, he kind of has a safety sort of build to him. Maybe they're moving him to safety. I don't know. But I could definitely see Bobby McCain being that safety starting out, because we just don't have a lot of experience at free safety right now at single high. Dane Belton couldn't do it last year. That's why he got benched. And Jason Pinnock is coming off of injury, and he's just not great. Bobby McCain is an experienced veteran, played all over the field, all defensive back spots and positions, and so I could definitely see him playing that role day 1. In the linebacker spot, we got Bobby O, and that's no surprise. All right, and it looks like the Giants are still airing the ball out. I saw the press conference from Darius Slayton, and he's really loving what they're doing on the field right now. He's saying, like, if you got a lot of Ferraris, why are you keeping them in the garage? Go ahead and, let them, go take them for a ride, take them for a spin. And that's exactly what they're doing there. He's loving what they're doing right now in OTA practice, and the Giants are still airing the ball out deep. And it looks like that's the one thing they're going to be focusing on this season, is making sure they get a lot of explosive plays, at least try and attempt these explosive plays. And they have been very successful at it thus far. Taking part in this explosive offense right now, especially with the twos. It seems like the twos have been really going off. You got Jamison Crowder, Paris Campbell, who's been getting really, really consistent, and Colin Johnson working with the twos. A little interesting note there, interesting stat. Tyrod Taylor, out of 14 completions that he made in 7-on-7 drills, 8 of them belonged to Colin Johnson. He's picking up right where he left off, coming off of injury. Like I said, it's that height, it's that catch radius. He's able to create separation, get open. He's been really consistent up to this point in the OTAs. And Paris Campbell is really looking like he's probably going to be one of the starting wide receivers on the roster. As of right now, from what I'm looking at and what I'm seeing in OTAs, it's really looking like they're going to be leaning towards Darius Slayton, Isaiah Hodgins, and Paris Campbell as your starting 3, with Jalin Hyatt being that 4. We don't know what's going on with Wan'Dale and Sterling Shepard as far as their health goes and when they're going to be available. So that's obviously going to be playing a factor. But as of right now, your starting 3 is looking like Slayton, Hodgins, and Paris Campbell. Speaking of Slayton and Hodgins, DJ threw a couple of touchdowns to them on 7-on-7s. with the first team. I believe Isaiah Hodgins had a short touchdown and Darius Slayton had a long touchdown, or were they both short touchdowns? I can't remember, but they're both a couple of touchdowns for those two wide receivers, and they're still successful on the field. Also taking part in this offense is Khalil Pimpleton, who took a deep pass down the middle of the field and also had himself a short touchdown delivered by Tyrod Taylor. And also Jeff Smith, who is a guy that was pretty much signed to be a special teamer, and he showed off his speed today as well, making a nice catch downfield. Our cornerback one, Odori Jackson, made a couple of great pass breakups today. One was nearly intercepted, but we did have an interception, and that was Zion Gilbert, the second-year undrafted free agent out of FAU, who started a game last season and found himself getting an interception here today. And quick little fun fact nugget for you guys: the last time this offense had an interception, it was day 1 of the OTAs. So you could see the progression of this offense of Daniel Jones, Tyrod Taylor in this offense in the second year of it, and they seem to be very successful at it and throwing the ball deep more often. It just brings a smile to my face. Odori Jackson held a presser and he was asked about Deonte Banks, and he was very ecstatic and excited to be a mentor to Deonte Banks. He really wanted to have that opportunity and really is happy to be that Logan Ryan and Malcolm Butler that he was mentored by at Tennessee in his first years there. Logan Ryan was there at corner, and then Malcolm Butler a year later, and he's just excited to get a chance to be that for Deonte Banks, and he's kind of embracing the role as a mentor, and I really love that. He also says Deonte Banks is a perfect personality for this team. He's a great kid, and he's excited to work for him, work with him, and that makes me happy as well. I hope they have a really good communication, really good relationship on the field as well as off the field. So that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you guys tune in. I believe June 2nd is the next OTA practice. I'm sorry I missed day 4, guys. I had a long day at work because it was day after a holiday and it was after Memorial Day, and I didn't get home till like almost 8 o'clock. So as you guys know, you just want to shower, go back to sleep, and get ready for the next day. So I apologize for that, guys, but I'm here today and I will be back on, I believe June 2nd is the next OTA practice. But that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe for all things New York Giants. I'll see you guys in the next video.